tell us about Dance Moms.
I was never supposed to be on Dance Moms.
Oh.
Is the drama like real?
Depends, you know. I was kind of like numb to my life. I was stressed, but like the stress just kind of got put into dance.
Abby went to jail. I think it had something to do with like money fraud.
You will never be on Dance Moms.
Money fraud.
Oh.
I don't know if y'all heard that. The doorbell just went off.
The doorbell rang and Harper's nervous because Harper doesn't know the. I think we're just gonna start not telling Harper any guests on the podcast. Like
I
just
already
for
know
fun.
the second one.
She's bad at secrets too. She'll be exposing it on social media.
Look at her. She's stressing
We can't
so
tell
hard.
her.
I don't know. Do I start like this? Like, hey, let's go.
Wait,
Okay.
does she know we're
Hey,
rolling?
chill.
Yeah, she
breathe.
knows.
Harper, in your nose, out your mouth. What if she doesn't like you though? What if
She's
you're like,
walking up the stairs. I don't know who it is. Oh my gosh.
Harper's
Wait.
freaking out?
Harper
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're Kalani, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Here comes Say. Oh my gosh. It's
Welcome,
so nice to
welcome.
meet you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
My word.
Oh, yep, it's the best.
I
Right?
know. It's so much better
Oh my
than Stanley.
gosh.
They don't spill
There's
as
no
much.
way.
It's actually.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I guess that ruins what we were saying.
I
but-
know. Anyways,
This is crazy. Oh my
meet
gosh,
you.
nice to meet you too. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Harper's
so,
been freaking out for 2 days not knowing who the guest is.
I did not
We-
know.
we
Oh, you
don't-
didn't know it was
No,
me.
no,
Oh my
no.
God.
we don't tell her the guests, so just
Yeah.
to bug her.
She'll
We
expose
just-
it on social media. Like she'll just
Yeah.
leak
Yeah.
it. It never
Yeah,
works.
and then nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to know.
No,
yeah,
she can't.
yeah,
She's
no,
not-
no,
Harper doesn't
no.
really know anything on
Yeah.
the podcast.
She just
Yeah.
comes and sits. And
yeah.
Yeah,
She just shows up when we tell her to.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Perfect.
Yeah. So tell us about Dance Moms. I want to know. I want to know everything.
Right into it.
Yes.
She wants to
tell
know
me.
all the drama.
I mean, ask specifics. Like, what do you want to know?
Was Abby actually like rude like that in real life?
That's literally like the first question that I always get.
Yeah.
I would say it really just depends on the day and like when you catch her.
Yeah.
And like
When you
if somebody
catch her.
really got her mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like
That's like her.
yeah.
me and Abby Lee are we're like this pretty much.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
so
yeah,
similar.
Yeah. We could be twins.
I feel like it's just when you catch her. Like sometimes
Yeah,
she was nice and sometimes she was mean.
yeah.
But obviously, like on the show too, they're gonna air the more mean stuff because
Yeah.
For
it's
sure.
better TV. You
Yeah.
know, when you think about it, we literally probably filmed maybe 60 to 70 hours a week.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you only
wow.
see 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So there's so much like footage that you don't
Yeah.
see of like what we're doing kind of in our day to day. You just see the interesting bits of you
Yeah,
know,
for sure.
each
Yeah.
That's
hour.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, okay, so like, who was your best friend on the team?
I feel like every couple months it was different, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's just like when you're like growing up, you know,
Yeah,
you
it's
always
just
have like we were all like sisters and best friends, but I feel like we all kind of like
Yeah.
we're all close, obviously.
for
We
sure.
spent basically just
Your whole
every
life.
living
Uh-huh.
second
Yeah.
together. And it was literally only us. Like we didn't really have any other friends besides
Yeah.
just like us, you know?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I feel like we were all pretty close and it just kind of depended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Y'all
Yeah.
actually filmed like that much? Like it wasn't just like one day a week?
No, we filmed probably like 6 days a week.
That's
No
like a full
way.
time. That's a
That's
full time
crazy.
job.
We
So-
only didn't film on Sundays. Mondays were interview days. So I guess it wasn't really like filming, but
Right.
it was like the interview. So like, you know, whenever
Yeah.
we all sit down and have our interviews,
Yeah.
that was that day. So we filmed every other day
Wow.
besides that. So
Wow.
Sunday was our only day off.
And you were in school too. I assume.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
did school in the morning and then we went straight to film
Oh my
and then dance
gosh.
after filming.
So wait,
Wow.
when you started the show, how old were you?
I think I started because I came in season, I think 4.
Yeah.
So I think I was 11 or 12.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. That's
so you
crazy.
were like, that's crazy. You were like actually a kid working full time.
Yeah, for sure. We were definitely like children. And I mean, most of them started like before me too. And they were
Yeah.
like 7, 8,
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Wild.
Like Liliana.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
she was on it
Liliana.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I know
That's such a
everybody.
random one to pick. Like,
No,
Yeah.
like seriously, and like Eliana and Lily.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were on only one season.
Like, yeah, one
with
season.
me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
because they showed up later, but they were like significantly younger than the
Yes.
other girls.
Yeah,
Very
they
young.
were much like younger. They were only on I think one season with us.
Yeah.
And then I think they had one season where it was like that team.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
weren't there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's
that
so
was
cool.
8.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know much from when like after I was on it.
Yeah.
Because I never really watched the show. Like
Yeah.
even when I was on it or
Yeah.
You
before.
never watched it when you were on it?
No.
Yeah, I don't watch
Really?
this podcast.
No, I hate watching ourselves.
I mean, I don't really watch the podcast, so I mean,
Yeah.
Harper gets it.
I like now will watch dances, but I will
Yeah.
never watch like a full episode. Like I'll watch like clips and stuff just because I'm like interested in things. And honestly,
Yeah.
I forget half the things that even happened.
Yeah.
And of course, like it's all over my For You page. So I'm like, I see it like all over TikTok
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like mostly I just watch like the dances. I don't watch like
yeah.
the
Yeah.
drama parts of it
Uh-huh.
For sure.
as much.
Yeah, I get like more intrigued to the drama than the dances, but like literally, I love the drama on it. But yeah,
Well, that's like what the point of the show you know,
Was.
Yeah.
is.
For
It's,
sure.
it's called Dance Moms. It's supposed to be about
The
the moms.
moms.
But then I think people just enjoyed watching us, you know, dance
Yeah.
and stuff. So I feel like that's kind of what it then
Wow.
kind of turned into too.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that's
both-
so cool.
both
Yeah, no, that's
sides of it.
definitely like the happy ending of the show is the dances and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely fun. It was fun.
Is
Yeah.
is the drama like real?
I feel like it depends, you know. It's a show, so you have to remember everything's gonna obviously be produced,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we can't just go into it with like a blind eye. It's like, you know, when you go into this podcast, you kind of have an idea of what you're gonna
Yeah.
talk about, you know?
For sure.
It's like same sort of thing when we go into the week for the show. We have an idea of like what the fight is gonna be, or like
Yeah.
what like
Yeah, yeah.
so and so gets the solo and then these people are gonna get mad because she got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, right.
But it's not like scripted as in like say this right now and say
Yeah.
this right now.
Yeah.
It's just like there obviously has to be drama. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be produced in a sense.
Yeah.
But some were like actually real. Like sometimes you were like, oh, that was like people
That
were
was real.
actually
Yeah.
yeah, like
Did it
people
get intense when it was real and everybody was like, "Oh no"?
yeah, because I
Yeah.
think everybody kind of looked at each other like, oh,
Oh,
this is like
That
that's
wasn't
not
planned.
yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't, you know, I always say like we fought like family too at the end of it
Yeah.
because we spent, even our mom spent so
That
much
much
time.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just,
Yeah,
we were
that's
constantly
crazy.
together.
Yeah.
That's hard.
So
Yeah.
even like whenever we weren't filming, we were together. So
Yeah.
it was like you're spending so much time together, you're bound to like get in
That's
little
true.
tiffs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all all
Every
do
once in a
school
while.
together?
Yeah, but we were all at different, you know, like
grades?
grades.
oh,
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
we had like one tutor, and then everybody did like their own online school or whatever they did, and then you kind of do your own thing, and the tutor would go around and just help you with whatever you need.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be really easy if you were on that show to like just get misunderstood, and like people
Yeah.
think
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like someone you're not. Was
Something-
there
Yes.
anyone that was like, oh, they got that? That's not who they are.
Yeah, I think that's what like the beauty of being in this kind of day and age is like you can put out your own content and be who you want yourself to be.
Yeah.
Or like on the show, it's not really about, you know, it's not about like us. We don't
Yeah.
get to go back and edit everything and choose
Oh, yeah.
what it is. And you know, there was times that like they would edit things that like didn't even happen that way.
Yeah.
And that's like a common thing that happens in reality TV. Like,
Yeah.
That's like a known thing. So it's kind of cool that now all of us kind of get to just be ourselves and do our own things.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what's really cool about the internet
Yeah.
is that you get to, and like all these social media apps and stuff, you get to really be yourself.
Yeah.
And like put out what you want to be put out. But obviously there's
Yeah.
Cons
For
cons
sure.
too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So, is there anything like you're working on right now that you're just like it's like yours and you're excited about? Or
yeah, so I actually just recently, I think in May it was, I launched my brand, Care by Kalani.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah,
really
I've heard
cool.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So with the show, I was always, you know, in a very like high stress, high strung position.
For sure.
And I was constantly, you know, like anxious and doing so many like big things. And I feel like I didn't feel a lot of it when I was on the show because I was really going through the motions. But kind of after the show, when I was getting into more of like my young adulthood,
Yeah.
I realized like how big mental health is and
Yeah.
how it's such like a big part of all of our lives. And I realized that I never really took a lot of time to just like sit down and settle down and like give myself a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't.
Well,
Like,
yeah, well, you
didn't
couldn't.
have time.
There wasn't any time.
Literally.
No, yeah, but I just feel like I learned that that was just as important as all the hustle that I was doing
Yeah.
too. So that's kind of why I created Care. It's a self-care brand. So many different things
Yeah.
that can help you like relax and kind of part of your morning routine, night routine,
Yeah.
your self-care day. Yeah, and I just
Yeah.
really created it because I struggle with anxiety, and I just think that mental health is something that we're lucky that we're talking about now.
Yeah.
But definitely wasn't a big conversation when I was younger.
Yeah.
Or even on the show. So I like to just be an advocate for that. And that's
Yeah.
kind of what my brand's all
What
about.
type of like products is it? Like
Yeah,
face
like
masks?
rocks.
I mean,
like rocks?
Like you know, like
No, you're just saying like the
yeah,
crystals.
like those like, little
Yeah.
crystal rocks. I don't really like believe in those, but like you know, like
Yeah,
some people do and
so
stuff.
I do have like a crystal mask that's really cool.
Ooh, nice.
So I love to like meditate and all
Yeah.
those sort of things just because I think, and like breathing exercises. I believe that it really helps me with my anxiety. And I don't know if any of you guys like,
I'm needing
for
that
sure.
right now.
get
Oh, God.
anxious or, you know, we all kind of are in a similar,
Yeah.
you know,
aroma.
I
don't really know
what,
what
is,
to
Oh, yeah.
what am I trying to say?
Yeah, like
similar lifestyle.
Yeah, for
Where
sure.
it's like we're busy and going. Like I just saw you in New York.
Oh my
You know,
gosh,
I was in New York too.
Like a couple days ago.
Yeah, like a couple days ago, literally. And then
What are
it's
the
like now
odds
we're
of that?
here.
Right.
Yeah.
that
Like,
was
what are the
weird.
odds y'all just run into each other a week before we film
I
an
know.
episode?
No, it was weird because before I had run into you, I had run into another girl in the on the way up to that floor. I'd run into another girl that we were talking about coming on the podcast.
That's
Wait,
so
is
funny.
she coming
It's-
on?
Yeah, but we're
Oh.
not talking about that now.
Oh.
But she's
We
not.
don't
she's
tell
not
you
allowed to
her.
know.
I
I
don't
know.
know
But I just got on the elevator and I was like, oh my gosh, you're coming on my podcast. And then I opened the door in there and I was like, you're coming on my podcast too.
It's like literally
that's
like
so weird.
crazy how that happens.
I know.
Right?
It was so weird. We just happened
Yeah.
to be at the same fitting at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
and there was
Such a
like so
small
many
world
other
sometimes.
times and days
Yes.
too that we could have done it.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It was weird.
Yeah. Wait, what were we just talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, your face mask stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, I lose my train of thought.
No,
so
I have really
fast.
bad ADHD.
Yeah.
Like, gosh, it's bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
if Harper changes the subject on you at a random point,
No,
just,
you'll be
just tell her no.
missing
And then, like,
Yeah, I'm like a dog on here. No, they're like, no. So yeah.
No, that's kind of
Yeah.
how I am. I just did another podcast when I was in
Yeah.
New York,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Did we stay on one topic
No.
all this entire time?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
know.
I never do.
No.
But some of my other products, I have like a massage gun, which is one of my
Oh.
favorites because as a dancer and now a dance teacher, I know that I don't know if did you guys play sports or do you do anything?
I do cheer.
Cheer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played in the NFL.
Oh, no, you did not.
Me too.
All right.
I think
No,
me
we
too.
were homeschooled, so we didn't play sports or anything.
Okay.
I played math.
Oh.
Okay.
That's so,
Yeah, he wasn't very
so
good.
bad at math.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
same.
played softball my whole life.
Okay.
So.
Is it like one of those
actually,
It
guns
wasn't
that
a
is
cute.
like?
I always wished I could do a cute sport like cheer or dance, but
Yeah,
I got put
yeah,
in
yeah,
softball.
yeah.
Is it like one
No.
of those massage ones that are like?
Yeah,
yeah.
those ones.
wow.
I
And
brought one so we could try it.
I didn't bring anything because
Yeah.
I literally have been gone. I haven't been
Yeah.
home in ages, but I'll
Oh,
send
yeah.
everything to you because you guys deserve
Oh,
PR
wow.
packages. I'm like,
Thank you.
I should have sent before. I'm sorry, that's my fault.
No,
but
it's okay.
I
You're a
love
busy
that
woman.
one because for my dancers and stuff, I felt like growing up there wasn't a ton of recovery. Like, do you have anything in recovery for cheer?
Oh, no. Literally
But
not.
but athletes, like male athletes,
Oh, for sure.
all have so many, like
Yeah.
recovery rooms, like training.
Yeah.
They're taking
Yeah.
ice baths.
Yes.
They've got
Yeah, and they literally
everything.
like feed them the water on the sidelines. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Like what?
You want a water
Yeah.
boy, Harper?
Yeah, I want to be like
We want
fed.
water.
Like,
Yeah, we had to give ourselves water.
yeah, we had to walk over, get our own water bottles. Like what?
Yeah.
Come
no,
on.
but like just like we never kind of got that.
Yeah,
for
So I
sure.
try to really tell like my students and stuff that that's something that's super important because I can tell you that my body's messed up and I'm only 22. I don't even know
Yeah.
what I'm gonna feel like at 50.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
Wait,
I
do you
don't
teach
know.
classes? You said
Yeah, I teach. Yeah.
Like dance? Oh yeah. I thought you meant like teachers. Like,
No.
dance?
Oh,
Like
wow.
she went to school and got a degree.
Yeah.
No, definitely didn't get a degree in
same.
dancing.
Did you go to college?
I did not go to
Yeah.
college. No.
Yes.
I just, like the life I was in, I
Yeah.
wanted to, I actually moved to LA. That's what I
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Moved to LA, did that for a little bit.
Yeah.
How
that's
was that
cool.
transition going from like filming 60 hours a week in school to then I assume you kind of stepped off the show as you kind of graduated about the
Yeah.
same time?
Yeah.
So then how did that go to just like, what do I do?
Yeah, that's like actually a big part of why I started this brand too. It's like right after I went from being so busy, like I said, I was kind of like numb to my life. Like I was stressed, but like the stress just kind of got put into dance, into performing,
Yeah.
into making sure I knew my dances. I learned a dance or two new every week. I had 3 days to learn it,
Yeah.
competed it,
Oh,
then
yeah.
had to do it all over again.
Yeah.
And then whenever we weren't filming the show, we were on tour, going to different countries, different
Yeah.
cities, doing, like meet and greets and stuff. So I was like constantly busy and never really gave myself to like time to relax.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So after the show, when I was done and I graduated high school, I was like, I want to move to LA and I want to, be in this world.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
you
it
didn't
was-
already live in LA?
I mean, kind of. I lived in Arizona.
Oh,
That's where
okay.
I live now too.
Yeah.
But that's where I would say like my home was.
yeah.
But LA to film was just for filming and
Yeah.
stuff. But so basically, I was never really in Arizona, but I call
Yeah.
that home.
Gotcha.
Yeah. For sure.
But moving was really crazy. Like moving and being by myself, I lived alone and kind of not having a set schedule of this is what I'm doing every millisecond of my life.
Yeah.
That's when I started to get anxious and I started to kind of feel like I had no purpose. And I
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of started to be so confused with like who I was as a young adult. Like, what am I doing? I just
Yeah.
went from like having the biggest purpose of my life to now like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's kind of where like my anxiety came from. And just kind of like learning, I would say I just recently sort of like 21, 22. I'm almost 23. Next week I'm 23.
Oh.
Almost my
happy
birthday.
birthday.
Golden birthday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait. When's your birthday? The 23rd?
The 23rd, yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did you know that?
Well, because that's
golden birthday.
golden birthday.
And then I'm turning 23.
So it can show that you dropped
I
out of
thought there
school.
was
No,
some,
I'm
like-
kidding. No, but
Oh my gosh, wait, that's mine too then. I
It's-
was born on
when's
the
yours?
23rd.
Yeah, so you'll that's your golden birthday too.
Oh my gosh. I still have a
Wow.
couple of years though. I was so
Couple of
confused. I thought that had to do with the Golden Girls, what you just said. I was
Oh
like,
no, just like it's like the day you were born, it's like your
Yeah.
golden
Yeah.
birthday.
Aw.
It's like some people's is like when they're 2, and I'm like,
like,
"Aw."
that's
You don't
gonna
get to
be boring.
celebrate it.
No, mine's
And,
the 20th. So,
Oh, well,
yeah.
you turned 20.
Yeah. I wish
That's a
it was
good
like
one.
21. you know.
21 would
Wait,
be a
what's
good
a
one.
golden birthday?
So the
When's
day
your
of the
birthday?
month you
Or
were
what's,
born
what's
in.
the number?
Yours is the 5th. So like your
Oh.
5th birthday was your golden birthday.
Yeah,
When
so
I was
you are
5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
You already
yours
missed
passed.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yours
A
is
while
long gone.
ago.
What's yours?
13.
Oh, so yours
It's
was
over
like
too.
20 years ago, right? Because you're 36, 35.
Yeah, for sure.
35.
No, he literally is. He literally told me that.
He's 35.
I am.
Wow.
See, Harper, see
No.
how she knew that wasn't true?
Bro,
That's what we thought
Yesterday
you were
when
gonna
we were filming, I literally thought he was 36. Like, he told everybody that. And,
And
like,
So
then,
you're
like-
gullible.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tell her
kind
anything,
of.
she'll believe it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
She'll tell you stuff that you'll believe too.
Yeah, no.
I know.
Honestly, sometimes I can get a little gullible.
yeah,
do. We
I'm
wrote
very
gullible
sure.
on the ceiling just so she can remember it.
Oh no, that's literally what I that's what I was about to say. I don't know. Okay, but like, how hot is Arizona? Like, I
hot.
heard
But
it's so hot.
you guys live in Texas.
Yeah, I know, but like, Arizona's the hottest state in the world, right?
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't
No,
know.
it is hot.
I think you made that one up.
No.
Harper's
did
just
it.
like, what can I say right now that
I
this
said
girl will
it.
believe?
Honestly, Arizona's hot, but it gets cold too, like in
Yeah.
the winter. I mean, and if
That's
you
how
go
it is
up
here.
yeah, and like if you go up north, we have snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
really?
like
What?
yeah,
In Arizona?
Mhm,
I
like,
believe it. Wait, what's the state above Arizona? Utah?
yeah, I think.
Yeah, Utah.
I'm not gonna. Literally,
I barely
don't
graduated
know.
high school too, so
I don't know
Yeah.
the geography. I don't know geography very well, but
I
yeah,
don't know anything.
Utah. I think it's New Mexico.
Mhm. And then
Yeah,
what is that?
Colorado.
Oh, this was just a note.
Oh,
A note?
Yeah, if you could just
Oh.
answer those out loud.
What
And-
are we?
and read 'em.
What are we answering? What is this?
It's just an important application.
You made an
Oh.
application?
Oh.
No. You can read them out loud. It's fine.
Do you guys want to read this?
Yeah,
Are you ready for it? Are you 18 plus?
Oh,
Are you?
Yes, I am. I'm
Oh,
almost
okay.
23.
Oh, sorry, my nail just like
This is
went
further
over
than we've
there.
ever made it on the application.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
He's been to 4 proms. He's been to 4 proms.
Are you single?
Oh. Wait, what?
What the heck does that mean?
What does that
Okay,
mean?
you know
what,
It's fine.
what does that mean? Are you talking to somebody?
I mean, like, I feel like it's like yes, no. I'm not like looking for a
A
relationship. though.
situationship?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Mm.
Yeah. No, yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
I feel like a situationship.
I'm
Like,
trying-
we're not together, but
Aw.
Y'all are just
Talking.
like iffy.
maybe
Yeah.
we'll be together. Maybe we won't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, low key, I just like play around. Like, yeah, like, that's what I do. You just gotta,
You do not
You keep your options open.
Yes. So right
Harper.
now,
Harper doesn't do nothing. She's lying
no,
to you.
I do. Okay, so number one, there's this one guy. We're gonna call him George. I was talking about him yesterday.
George.
So
Does George know we talk about him on the podcast?
Is it? Wait, is
No.
this the same as?
No.
No, but Harrison knows we talk about him on the
Yeah,
podcast.
he
Does
flexes
Harrison
it every
get
day.
mad? Oh no, he likes it.
Yeah,
Harrison
he
loves it.
loves it. He's like, oh yeah, Harper talked about me on the podcast. Oh, like, shut up. So Harrison was my first kiss.
Okay.
Yeah, as you can see, I have Riz. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so Harrison, and then now I'm talking to this guy named I'm not gonna say George. Yeah, and he's gonna like.
So Harrison and George are going to be fighting for you.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. No. So like, what's his name?
How old are you?
14.
You're 14.
Yeah. So
Man, I
you
did not
said I
have
was
this
13.
many. I did not have this many guys when I was 14.
Really? No, I have 2. But
But there could be a third and a fourth.
yeah. There could be a 5th, you know. But
Wait, Harper,
no, I mean,
does your mom know you kissed Harrison?
yes. Yeah. After the podcast, she grounded me, but
No, saying she didn't ground you.
No,
Wait, I think I had my first kiss when I was 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
yeah.
13,
Yeah, I was.
so
How old was I?
15.
2.
15.
Oh,
15.
16.
16.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Mine was at a dance competition.
Oh, of course it was. Oh my
Was it
gosh.
on Dance Moms?
No.
Oh.
Was
Oh.
it like backstage? What do you mean on dance?
When was it?
At a dance competition?
Yeah, it was at Nationals.
Was it like part of the dance?
No. But Maddie's was. Remember that episode of the
Oh,
show?
yeah. When
gosh.
she kissed that one guy, like, and she like wiped off her mouth and
Yeah.
ran away. Yeah, I remember.
But no, I think we were at Nationals. Like, so Nationals is like a week long, right?
Yeah.
So we were in Vegas, and he was like, "Do you want to go get ice cream?" And I was like,
How
"Sure."
old were you?
Oh no way.
13,
My first
14.
kiss was in front of an ice cream shop.
Oh, me too.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
It might have been
Wait.
Froyo actually,
Oh.
but
You want to go get
similar.
ice cream
Yeah.
after this?
Still trying to get that first kiss,
Yeah.
dog.
Still trying to get the first kiss.
So yeah, keep telling.
That's all I got.
In front of an ice cream
Oh,
shop.
In front of an ice cream shop.
Really?
Aw.
That's crazy.
How romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah.
guess.
No, like mine was like a dare, and it was like just like that.
I think mine was like that too,
Yeah.
but wasn't a dare. But it was like
Mm.
that.
I think everyone's, not yours, but everyone else's was
Yeah.
like,
everyone else's was like,
What do you mean not his?
What? We've told this one before. Remember?
no, we never have told yours actually. We told mine.
My first kiss was with you. We told that, didn't we?
Yeah, except it wasn't a first kiss. It was like a 3-hour makeout session.
as
That's
your
a
first
lot.
kiss.
As
Yeah,
his
that
first
was
kiss.
my first kiss. It
Ew.
was.
What a
Air
learning
five.
I'm like, what a learning experience, low
Right?
key.
Oh, I had already
I
had my
kinda
first kiss.
Jumping
I
in
knew
the
what I
deep
was
end.
doing.
You were
I
what
was
do you call it?
14. I was teaching him.
You were like, I
Oh,
know
yeah.
exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You were 15?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you were 13? 12?
No, I would have been,
Oh,
I
no,
would've been
no.
13 or 14.
12.
Yeah, she was not.
She was not
3-hour
12.
makeout
No,
session.
Just so y'all know, like the adults in the house did not condone that. We definitely like
Went behind their backs.
You
Yeah,
have to
for
sneak
sure.
around to do that kind of stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure.
No,
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that they've known each other for like 20 years?
20.
How old do you think I
Do you actually
am?
think we're all 30, Harper?
No, I know that
She's
he's
over
30,
here
but, like,
thinking everybody's 35.
I swear. No, but like for like 10 years, right?
It's probably
I guess so.
yeah, about 10 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I mean, it couldn't be me.
Are you still friends with any of the Dance Moms girls?
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like everybody's always going to be close, right? Because it's like we went through so much together.
Yeah.
But we all also like live in different places. I feel like whenever I see anyone, then it's like nothing ever changed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like I'm like,
Oh, you're right.
Like,
Joe
literally
just pops
stop
in and
there.
out whenever he feels
Yeah.
like it.
just fixing things up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we do bad.
Oh,
We're not doing good enough.
I'm like, I don't really know how to do this. I've
Yeah.
done more
Yeah.
podcasts in the past like 2 weeks than I've done
in
ever.
your
Really?
lifetime.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What other podcasts have you been on?
Well, I don't know when's this airing. I don't know if I can say.
Oh, I don't know.
We don't
Oh.
know either.
Okay, how many have you
Yeah.
went on?
Like 2?
Like 2 before this.
Yeah. In the
And
last
then-
like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's actually crazy.
And then I have another one after this.
Oh my gosh,
in
did you
LA.
just like
Crazy.
decide to start saying yes to podcasts?
I was just like, well, just people started asking me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Nice.
happened. I was
Actually.
like, I don't know where this relevance of me is coming from. I was like, but I'll come, sure. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
that's
bet
fun.
after people start posting their podcasts too, though, there's gonna be more that reach out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's
I'm
like,
down.
oh, Kalani comes on podcast. Like, we'll
Yeah.
Yeah, Kalani comes on podcast.
So
Bro,
we'll
that's
see.
crazy.
Kalani's down, so
Yeah.
Bro. No, so like who's who's like the most famous person on Dance Moms? Well, like JoJo Siwa.
Well, I would say now, probably, I don't know. I would say, I would probably go and say JoJo.
Yeah. Were you like friends with her?
Yeah, I literally
the-
was just texting her earlier.
What?
Aw. What do you mean? What? They were on the show together.
I know, but like I didn't know y'all were like still friends.
Yeah, I'm going to LA in a couple days. We're actually going to hang out.
Aw.
She's
Okay,
like into
that's so
surfing
fun.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
And I was like, I won't be surfing.
Yeah,
So I was like, I'll sit on the beach and look hot. You go surf.
yeah, go do your
And
Yeah.
we were like laughing because we're like, we can't wait to see the pics. Like
Yeah.
her in a wetsuit and then me like laying on the beach. I was like,
Oh
I
my
will not
gosh.
be
participating.
Yeah. I would be so bad at surfing.
Oh my
I've never
gosh.
met JoJo, but we have her brother Jaden.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Friends with him a little bit. Played paintball with him a couple times. Played video
Yeah,
games with
paintball.
him.
He's
cool.
my age.
Yeah,
I
he's a
think.
little older.
Yeah, he's my age.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm close. I'm close with JoJo.
Yeah.
And Kendall actually just texted me today too. Actually,
Oh, really?
randomly.
Really? Oh
Yeah,
my
so
god.
me and Kendall talked today too.
That's so cool. Are you friends with Chloe? I really like Chloe.
I really like Chloe too.
Yeah,
I haven't. I saw her in Miami
Miami. Oh, really?
It was the last time I saw her.
Oh my gosh.
I actually talked to her mom a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
liked her mom. Her mom was like my favorite. And-
Christy's really
yeah.
funny. Yeah, she's funny.
Yeah, that's so
I think my mom
crazy.
and Christy talk a lot too.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's so
funny.
fun.
I feel like this seating arrangement is a little weird.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we should put Kalani in her place. But
In your place.
come
Good
to
one.
it.
Good one.
Get it?
Oh,
Funny
thanks.
joke.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I told
yeah.
her they didn't even get the reference.
The
of that,
reference?
I get
Yeah.
it because I thought it was like
You were getting in trouble, and they were like, somebody needs to put Kalani in her place. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no,
No,
someone
I
else was
think-
getting in trouble.
I don't know what. Yeah, wait.
I
don't know
remember that
either.
episode because literally that was my favorite episode ever.
I'm trying, my
Was
first
what-
episode. That was
was
my
that
first
it?
episode.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
very, very traumatic episode.
Oh my
but-
God.
Which episode was that line?
No.
Yeah, that was literally. I
The
don't
most
think I even
iconic line?
spoke yet. I don't even think I spoke on the
yeah.
show. That was like my
No.
first.
It was because they were. I remember because I literally.
I'm like, you want the backstory tea on that episode?
Yes.
It's actually so funny. I was never supposed to be on Dance Moms. Like ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
they're
didn't
like,
like audition for it?
no, nothing.
What?
I was on Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition, which was before.
Yeah.
And so Abby just really loved me from that show.
Yeah.
Lucky.
So she wanted me to be on Dance Moms, but the producers didn't like my mom because she wasn't very like crazy.
Yeah.
She wasn't
Problematic.
super like she was like on the show. She was crazy when she needed to be, but
Yeah.
she wasn't like constantly causing drama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's like a good thing.
Yeah.
I think she was like
That's
the
a good
peacemaker.
quality to have.
she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
pretty good. I don't know. I mean,
you know.
Yeah.
she's my mom. Obviously, I love her.
Yeah, yeah.
But so I actually was competing that duo, Two Sapphires with Maddie, at a different dance competition, and then Abby was like, "You're gonna do it at the Dance Moms dance competition."
Yeah.
And it was like a secret, I feel like, because I wasn't
Oh,
supposed to like I said, at the beginning of an episode or the beginning of the week that we're filming an episode, you know what dances are going on stage and like there's a set, drama that's gonna happen,
Yeah.
whatever, right? So we were obviously coming in and gonna switch up the whole storyline. So we weren't supposed to, obviously you're not supposed to do that. Producers know everything. So Abby literally didn't tell the producers nothing. And we just came in and like caused all this drama.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
And,
I
like-
bet the producers ate that up though.
No, they literally came up to me when I was like, 12? And were like, you will never be on Dance Moms. Like,
What?
don't think you'll ever be here. And I was
What?
just like, okay. Like, honestly, I wasn't expecting to even be on the show.
Yeah.
I was just told that I'm clueless. I'm 12 or 11,
Yeah.
however old I was. I was just like going and I was like, oh, I can't wait to do my dance.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
all I was really thinking, not really knowing what was going to happen. Like,
Yeah.
But we weren't supposed to be there. And that was never supposed to happen. and
that's
then
crazy.
obviously Brooke and Paige left, which I'm actually pretty close with Brooke now. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
talk, like we're all pretty cool, which we were
Yeah.
never even on the show together, but we kind of hung out like after the show.
Yeah.
So they left. So then the producers were like, which I'm actually really close with the producer now that said all this to me, but
Oh my gosh.
he was like, you'll only be on the show for the 2 weeks until we find their replacement. Like you're not going to be on the show.
Oh, really?
And then I ended up being on it for the rest of the time. So
Yeah.
Crazy.
How
Yeah.
long were you on it?
I don't even know. I think I skipped half a season. So I was on a half season. Then we skipped half a season because they wanted us to sign this crazy contract. And my mom was like, we're not signing this. Like, you're not going to own
Yeah.
my daughter for
so
her
were
whole
you
life.
able to leave the show whenever you wanted, or did you?
I'm sure I could. I don't really
It
know.
would cause a scene though. Like
Yeah, I mean, I
mean, your mom
we
would
all
handle
did.
it, right?
We left a couple times. I feel like everyone left a couple times.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "We're leaving," and then we always came back.
yeah.
I know that I was on it for maybe 3 seasons,
Yeah.
3.5 seasons. I don't know. I truly don't know.
Yeah.
Because they were in half, so it was like 5A, 5B,
Oh, yeah.
7A, 7B. So
Yeah.
and then I think each season had 22 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
That's so much.
a lot of episodes. I know
Yeah.
I was in over 100 episodes.
Oh.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That's insane.
Wow.
I just can't get over the fact of how young y'all all were.
I know it is kind of crazy, like when you look
Yeah.
back at it, and then now we're
Yeah.
like all adults. It's so cool to see like everybody doing their own thing, and,
Yeah.
like being themselves. You know, like I like heard Mackenzie's song, and it's like so good.
Oh my gosh, it's
yeah,
so
I
good.
love that song. It's really
I sing
pretty.
it as if I
Oh
relate
yeah,
to it. But
I know her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really relate either, but
no,
it's
it's
great.
so good.
It's a really good song.
What's it about?
though.
Daddy
Oh.
issues.
Yeah, just like
Oh,
dad issues.
oh nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a really pretty
It's
song. She has a
so
beautiful
good.
voice, so
Yes.
it's cool to see that.
And the video was so good when like she had like the younger version of herself.
Yeah,
It was so good.
And the dancing it's nice to see everybody still is like involved
Yes.
Yeah.
in dance too, because I think we all had such a kind of negative
Yeah.
look at dance for a long time.
Yeah.
I know that after the show, I really was like not into dance for a while, just because
Yeah.
it was like bringing back so many, you know, kind of bad memories. There's also good memories too,
Yeah.
but you know, sometimes the bad kind of overweighs the good, and I was like a
Yeah.
little burnt out.
Yeah.
And I think that most of us were. We were dancing so much, but it's cool to see that like everybody's bringing it back and like
Yeah.
starting
Yeah,
their
I mean, I don't really know
businesses.
too many from the show, but I follow like 3 or 4 of y'all, and y'all all still dance, which is actually kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Or have
Yeah.
something to do with dance along
Yeah.
the lines, or
Yeah.
singing
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Form
Yeah.
of entertainment.
Acting. Yeah.
Do
it's
you
cool.
sing?
No.
Oh, yeah.
You do not want to hear me sing.
Oh, I think I do.
Yeah.
No,
same,
we were
same.
just talking. I was just talking about this with someone. We were like, somebody was like, "Oh my gosh, do you remember that episode of Dance Moms where like they made you sing?" I was like,
They made you sing?
Oh yeah, the like what's it
Yes.
called? Like and JoJo was like she kept messing
We did like
up.
a Wizard of Oz song.
Oh yeah.
And then I think like Maddie B came on one
Yeah.
time.
yeah, that's one that I saw.
Made, and like
God, Maddie B.
made us like
Bro.
literally made us like audition sing. I'm like, I would never do this because I don't sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sing. Like that's not
Yeah.
what I'm good at. Like
know.
some of the other ones like can sing, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just not me. Like
Yeah,
I don't
for
know how to
sure.
sing. I can dance.
But
But that's why I'm here to dance. I'm not
Yeah.
here to sing.
yeah.
No, I feel like Abby just tried to make everybody a pop star. That was like the concept.
I know. Like
Yes.
she tried to make everybody
Everyone needs a single. And I was like,
like, oh
I
wow.
don't want one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just want to be a
that's-
dancer.
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
why I'm here.
that's-
I'm like,
yeah.
that's what I like to do.
Yeah, and
I liked
didn't
acting
like
too, but-
oh yeah, I do acting,
for
but
sure.
Yeah, I like acting.
do who like made the Maddie B song? Or not who made it, but like who like got like the cut? I think JoJo did, right?
I have no clue. I don't even
yeah, I
remember.
have no
I
idea.
remember.
Who like was like the star of it?
Yeah, I think either
I
Kendall.
don't. I don't
or
remember.
JoJo.
I know it wasn't me.
No, yeah, it's okay.
I'm like I know I didn't get it, but
Yeah.
I don't remember who got
With
it.
all that dancing and then teaching, do you ever feel like you're just getting like burnt out on dancing?
No, I feel like I did get burnt out, but I've like refound my love for it now.
Yeah.
yeah,
And like I do so many other things, like like I have my brand Care by Kalani, which is like something that I love to do. Then I have like dance that I love to do, and I think
Yeah.
like creating like a good, happy, like middle ground of all the things that I like love and care about
Yeah.
is like nice. I also just like love kids, so teaching is really fun for me
Yeah.
because I love to teach kids, and hopefully I can maybe have my own studio or dance
Aw.
convention or something. I would love to like travel more and
Yeah.
like teach in like other places and
Yeah.
other cities, countries. I feel like
I'm
that
sure
would
you
be fun.
could. I feel
Yeah.
like you could.
I know. I feel like I'm gonna try and start doing it more. I feel like I just recently kind of started to find my love for it. I love
Yeah.
choreographing too. So I've been doing more like solos and things like that. So we'll just see
Yeah.
how it kind of goes and grows and what
That's
happens
fun.
with it. Yeah, I'm just kind of making it more like organic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then just see kind of where it takes me. But it's starting
Yeah.
to build up a lot more, which like makes me want to do it more.
Yeah.
But I was burnt out for a while.
Do you
from
do
it.
like
Yeah.
couples dancing, like swing and stuff?
I don't, but I wish I like learned ballroom more. I was just saying this because like I love Dancing with Stars. And I feel like that would be so fun to be on. Like I would love to do that. What?
Nothing.
I've been trying to get on Dancing with the Stars for so long.
I'm obsessed with it.
I comment on like all their Instagram
He-
photos.
You're like, please.
he-
Actually,
like,
if you guys
no,
are watching
Kalani,
this,
you don't
go
understand.
comment on Dancing with the Stars Instagram to put me on.
I love Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
But I feel like I
DM
would want to
them,
be.
whatever
I
you
would
gotta
want to be
do.
a pro.
Yes.
That's what I would want to be.
Oh,
Because
you
I
wanna
would
be the
love to
pro?
like choreograph.
Teach 'em.
Mm.
Yeah, and like teach.
Yeah.
That
No,
would be
you don't
fun.
understand how much this man dances. Swing.
I
or
do.
Okay,
whatever
but
it's
he
called.
does like the country
He goes
dancing because we're in
Oh,
Texas.
I do West
Every
Coast. I
single
do
night.
West Coast swing.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
I've
stuff,
been a
yeah.
couple times to like a few country bars.
There's so many around
and
here.
do like I haven't.
he goes all the time.
He goes
It's
every
so
single night.
fun.
I'm
Yeah.
like 5 nights a week right now.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
it's
go in
bad.
country. That's
And
crazy.
he goes to
Like,
West
are you
Coast.
going-
You had a
lot.
competition yesterday.
Are
Like,
you
he goes
going
all the
tonight?
time.
No, I wasn't going to. But if we're
No.
done with everything, like packed up, like
Everything's
Maybe,
wrapped up.
then it's on.
the
Yeah.
problem with country dancing is like you said, it's at bars.
Yeah.
And so like I don't drink, but I still go and I have fun with my
Yeah.
friends. But
There's a lot of drunk people that get in the
Yeah.
way
well,
Yes.
that
Oh, yeah.
and
that don't know how to dance.
it doesn't
Yeah.
open till like 8 or 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh.
late because it's a
So-
bar.
Yeah.
So then it messes up. Then I'm like tired in the morning. 'cause
Yeah.
I stayed out. So it's like
Mhm.
versus like West Coast swing, I can go and do that and be home by like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I went just recently for my friend's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
Yeah.
And like I could catch
Yeah.
on to the dances quick because I'm a
Oh,
dancer.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm like, do you guys do TikTok dances?
Should we go tonight?
Yes. Oh,
When is it?
It's every
When?
night.
Every night.
Where?
It's every night.
Dallas has the best.
Dallas is like
There
the
is-
biggest place.
has,
Wait,
like, the
guys,
best
I'm
country.
moving to Dallas. I literally love it here.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, actually?
No, but I would love to. I say that every
It
time
was
I
like
go to
an
any
impulse
city.
thought that just came into her
So
So
head.
my dad, my whole life lived in Houston.
Yeah.
So I'd go to Houston a lot, but I went to Dallas occasionally for dance stuff.
Yeah.
But I was so young that I never really, it's like different when you're
Yeah.
younger versus
Yeah.
like being an adult. And I like just went and I'm staying with my friend, and I was like, I like love it here. The
Yeah.
vibes are good, and it's raining.
It's nice.
I know, it's
Okay,
nice
first
and
of all, no,
rainy.
this is the first week we've seen rain since like April.
That's literally what she was telling me. She's like, it hasn't.
It
rained
doesn't
ever.
rain ever.
Are those permanent bracelets?
Yes,
I want them. Mom, please give me them. Aren't they like a little like, expensive, but like because they're permanent and
Yeah.
they don't like rust.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean
obsessed.
they don't come off.
Yeah.
I literally keep them on all the time.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we
I
do
love
have
them.
some
Yeah,
questions.
yes.
We're doing
Ooh, questions.
okay. So I think how I'm supposed to do it is ask each of you individually, and then see if you
Okay.
get it right. Okay, so Kalani, this one's for you. How many seasons was Kalani on Dance Moms?
We
We
I don't know.
We just said this.
I know.
Let's go four.
Four.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say it's correct because you were the one on the show.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was on 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not if I counted correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, do me versus her.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing questions about myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Against,
wow.
Okay, so everybody should answer. No,
Yeah.
they should guess, and then I should be like, yes, that's right or wrong.
Oh, good idea.
Oh,
Wait,
if
you
you're
know if
wrong?
they're right or wrong,
Yeah,
right?
what if you're the wrong one?
I'll let you guys know if I don't know.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
Okay. Did Kalani ever get to the top of the pyramid?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
four,
4 times, right?
no.
No, definitely more than 4 times. 4 times in my 100 episodes.
I mean, no. So I know Maddie got 52 because I saw this
52?
TikTok.
Yeah.
I saw this TikTok.
I think I was like 40 something.
40 something. Yeah, and Paige got 1. I
Oh.
felt so bad for
that's
her.
sad.
I know.
Wait, hold on. Y'all got 40 and 15. Paige got 1?
Yeah. Abby hated her.
Oh.
And then she sued Paige for $5 million.
Oh, I didn't even. Abby sued Paige?
And then Paige sued
How?
Abby. No. Paige sued Abby.
Listen,
Oh,
like
I
I
was
said,
like, I don't
Yeah.
think Abby could sue Paige for anything. but-
Yeah.
Is Paige the one that got the chair thrown at her?
Yes.
Yes.
That's how it happened, probably.
I think so. I
Maybe
don't
that was
That might
it.
have something to do with it.
probably, honestly, yeah.
all right, what else?
But, oh,
I want to get that chair for the pod.
Okay, Harper, this one's for Cash.
oh,
So,
I'm ready.
no,
No,
you're not
no,
ready.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused.
said
She
this
said
one's
it's for
you.
me.
It's for Cash.
So you
Oh,
don't
okay.
answer.
Okay.
All right.
Did Kalani ever get a solo?
No?
Correct.
Oh.
Well, you never got a solo?
What do you mean? I had so many solos.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was like, what?
I was like, is it like a one-liner or something that I don't remember?
what is this?
No,
I was like, I
kidding.
know I got a bunch of solos.
Yeah.
Now she's questioning everything.
Yeah, I'm questioning everything.
Like,
I'm like,
did
I don't even
I?
know where. I'm like, I don't even know.
We
Was I on the
gaslight you.
show?
We're like, you never had a solo.
I'm like, honestly, I'd probably be like, oh, maybe I didn't. They actually cut a bunch of my solos
Yeah.
from episodes.
Really?
Yeah, you have to like go on YouTube and like find them, and they always cut like my favorite ones.
I know.
I
yeah,
got a
that's-
perfect score on one, and they cut it. And
Aw.
I was like,
That sucks.
What?
what the heck, guys?
Yeah, that's so annoying.
That's really unfair.
Yeah.
I'm doing gaslighter. She's like, I was never on the pyramid. Wow.
I was like, oh my gosh. Wait, am I
Never on
even
the
real?
show?
I saw no. Our friend was wearing a shirt the other day that was like, "Gaslighting isn't real. You're just crazy," and it was so funny, and it made me think of that.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, wait, I'm like trying to think of that again. Gaslighting.
gaslighting isn't real. You're just crazy.
Oh, okay.
Do you know
It's
what
like
gaslighting is?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you guys are gaslighting me right now.
yeah.
I don't think you know what gaslighting is.
You don't know what gaslighting is.
Okay, so I'm trying to think like I don't know.
See, like mid conversation.
Has to switch it up.
Yeah, I have to
Yes.
switch it up fast.
It's like her brain never stops. To be honest.
Yeah, it goes like 100 miles per hour. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we can tell by the
But-
way like you talk.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah,
I like it
it's
about
fine,
you.
It's fine. Oh, thanks. Okay.
Okay, so what did you want to say?
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Where were we getting at?
Yeah.
You don't know, do you?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Do you feel like you have to be talking?
Yep. Yes, I do all the time.
Like,
All the
I feel like
time.
she's just mad if anyone else is talking shit.
Yeah,
She's like,
I-
actually, wait, I gotta say something.
But she has nothing to say.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, what just happened?
Like you know, like how like
She didn't want you to talk.
She didn't want you
Yeah.
to talk, so she just
Oh my
cut you
gosh.
off.
yeah.
yeah, she didn't want me to talk last episode either.
Oh
She like cut me off and told me.
no!
What was your last
actually-
episode?
Last time I was telling a story and everyone told me to stop talking.
We were all falling asleep.
Yeah, we were all.
We were
like,
actually thinking about putting Kalani in her place.
The story was too long.
Yeah.
Apparently.
She almost got fired.
I know.
Oh.
I've almost
Fired.
gotten fired multiple times from my own podcast.
No, I don't want you to go off. Like I just
Harper,
can't.
you say that you were the first one to like
No,
shut me
Cash
down.
was.
She's like, everyone leave. I can talk by myself.
Yeah,
for an
I
She
hour.
doesn't want you to go
can't.
off, but she wants you to stay there.
Yeah,
Like stay
like,
here,
don't
but like
talk.
don't talk.
yeah.
Okay,
No,
I got you.
kidding.
I low-key feel like I could talk to myself for an hour.
Oh,
Same.
I do.
I do.
every night.
Y'all are
Every
like
night when I'm
catching-
doubting myself, I'm
Y'all-
over here like Harper, please. No, but yeah. Oh,
Y'all
wow.
ever like catch yourself being like by yourself? You're like a little too weird, and you're like, ugh.
Oh.
You're like, that
Give
nobody's gonna
yourself
like
the
me
ick.
if I
yeah,
do
like
that.
you
Yeah,
like literally.
yeah.
I did something earlier. I was like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
like it was so icky, and I'm like. I think he was sitting on the couch and he didn't see it. And I was like, thank the Lord he didn't see that
Yeah.
one because that was an ick.
Did you guys ever do like stuff like in real life, like meet and greets or like
Yeah,
live
she said they
shows
went
and
on
stuff?
tour.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we went on tour a couple times. We did like Australia, Ireland.
What'd you do on tour? Like, was it just meet and greet or like
Island.
dancing or what?
We would do like some of our group dances like from the show and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Abby would usually teach a class.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever we did it without Abby, we would same sort of thing, do some
Yeah.
dances and
Yeah.
then teach a class and then take photos and stuff.
Wait, so y'all were teaching at like 14?
I mean, no, I think that when we did it without Abby, that was when I was probably 17.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Maybe
so you were
even
older.
18. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm probably 16, 17 is when we
Yeah.
did it like that. And then when I was younger, 13, 14, whatever,
Yeah.
Abby would teach the classes and we would assist.
Nice.
Didn't she
Wow.
go to jail?
Yes.
We were just
We were just
talking
talking about that.
Did
Oh.
you
Wait.
forget that we said that?
Wait, we
She
said
did go
on
to
the
jail.
podcast?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did go to
Is
jail.
I
that
forgot.
from her being sued?
No, she went to
Well,
jail
you wouldn't go to jail
for
for
I
being
think it was
sued, I guess.
money laundering,
Oh.
like
Wow.
tax stuff, I think.
Oh.
Dude, I feel like that's why everyone goes to jail.
I know. I feel like so
Most,
many
most
people.
reality TV stars actually go to jail
Yeah.
for that. Like,
Like,
I
yeah.
feel like all the Real Housewives
crazy.
and stuff.
yeah,
like,
it's
that's
all
what they
like
go to.
they're in jail for not paying taxes.
Yeah.
Do you still talk to her?
She actually wants me to go on her podcast.
What?
Abby?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that would
Aw.
be such a good.
So
like,
I was like, sure.
yeah, like
Yeah.
why not?
I mean, my thing is like, do I agree with everything she did? No.
No.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, she is a big part of the reason why I'm here today.
Yeah.
And like why I have the platform that I do.
Yeah.
So I will always be grateful for that. You know, I obviously don't agree with a lot of all the things she said to my friends or
Oh,
to
yeah.
me
Yeah.
or to our moms, you know? I don't think that that's
Yeah.
right. And I would
Yeah.
never, like me being a dance teacher now, I would never
For
treat my
sure.
kids like that or their moms like that.
You tell me you never threw a chair at a girl?
Definitely haven't done that
Oh my gosh.
one. But, you know, I
Yeah.
was like, she still is a big reason why I have
Yeah.
the career I am. So
But is
I'm
she also
grateful.
different off camera though? Like,
Yeah, some of that's got to be
She's-
taken with a grain of salt.
I don't know. I really don't. Like,
oh, you only hung out with her in front of a camera?
No, I mean we did like without a camera, but like I don't know. Like I was a kid, so like
Yeah,
you
that's
kind of
true.
don't really know what's real or fake.
Yeah.
Like
Wait, when was the
I
last
feel
time
like
you saw her?
I don't even know.
Oh.
Long time, maybe 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I think like one of JoJo's birthday parties, maybe her
Oh.
18th birthday.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
wow.
Maybe
Oh
her
my
16th
gosh.
birthday.
That's crazy.
That's
Might have
yeah.
been before she even went to jail. I think it's before she even went to jail.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
uh-huh.
funny sounding.
No,
I don't know.
Abby looks
Crazy.
so different now. Like
Yeah.
she's
She just
changed.
came out of jail.
Yeah. Yes. No. Yes. Like literally.
Aw.
When she came in to James Charles' house, wait, why? Like I just like did like bad grammar, but anyways, when she came into James Charles's house, like she was like, JoJo, have you learned nothing? Or I forgot, but yeah, like yeah,
What are
that
you
was.
talking about?
So many words.
I don't really know, but like she just looks so different now. Like I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
remember her looking like that.
But I think she also got sick for a while.
She had
She
cancer,
had
yeah.
cancer
Yeah.
too. She's in a wheelchair now, which is super
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. So like, can she still walk or?
I don't think so. I'm not the one really to ask
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
because
I don't
you
really
haven't
know.
seen her.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen her or really
Yeah.
know anything.
Yeah.
But I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
I'll see her. I think this weekend we were planning on filming it.
Oh,
Ooh,
is
that's
she
so
in LA?
fun.
Yeah, I think she's in
Okay.
LA. But I really don't know. Like I've said, I really don't know
Yeah, you
anything.
really
I haven't
don't
spoke
know.
to her in
Yeah.
a long time. So
Yeah.
I feel like, like I said, I don't agree with everything, but I think it would be good to
For
catch
sure.
up and,
Yeah.
Aw.
That'll be
Sarah,
fun. Like
we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, are you
honestly.
still crazy?
Yeah, are you
I'm
still
sure
crazy?
I'm sure
Closure.
she is. I'm sure she is.
Yeah. She has her own like thing. Like she
Yeah,
has-
but I'm not her student anymore, so I can kind of be more like her
Yeah.
friend
Yeah,
in a way.
for sure.
Or just like a person.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be fun to like
Yeah.
see how that goes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Wait, were you there when like James Charles came to the dance studio and like collabed?
No.
He came to the
Oh.
dance studio?
Yeah, he like did dance lessons there as like a joke.
I think that was during season 8 and we weren't on that. The
Oh.
older, like our
He
cast.
came on the show.
Yeah.
He came on the show.
We need to get James on the pod.
Oh please. I love James Charles, but not as much as you. Like I mean like yeah, I'm
Well,
not trying
thank
to.
you.
Yes, of course. No, but like seriously, James Charles like is so cool. He needs to do my makeup for school. Like, every
For
day.
school, like you go.
Do you go to real school?
Yeah, I go to public school.
Yeah, isn't
Uh-huh.
that weird?
Yeah, it's
Like, did you
kinda-
wait? Did you
is
come from
weird.
school today?
Yeah, like 30 minutes. No, hold on. What time is it?
I
yeah.
give it a year and a half max before she's.
You think?
Bro,
Something.
stop touching your mic.
She's
bro.
got to be. Her
I feel
life's
like,
gonna get so crazy.
I feel
I
like you
love
gotta
it.
go
Like,
to
there's no way you
school.
could have done public school, right?
Absolutely
different,
not.
But it was different.
Yeah,
though.
she was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
like-
like,
That's like a full on production
Time
Yeah.
commitment.
TV show. Like
Yeah.
that's a TV show. Like
yeah,
you're not on a TV show. You get to make your own schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can go to school,
Yeah.
like, and also I filmed in Pittsburgh and in LA.
Yeah.
I lived in Arizona.
yeah, you were all over.
So it wasn't really like a possibility for me because I'm filming like a full like.
So if it wasn't like that much, like, would you want to go to public school while you were doing
I
it?
think that everybody should go to school. I don't know what's happening these days where like kids think
Like
they just
in-
can't go to
in
school.
school?
Yeah, like
no, I mean, would you
people
want to
just
go to
everybody
public school or
thinks
like homeschool? Which one would you really?
public school. Like if I could have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous when kids these days aren't getting their education because everybody thinks they're gonna be famous. It's
Oh my
like,
gosh,
yeah, you
that's
still need
so-
education.
I don't mean
Yeah,
to be
Jake
rude,
Paul
but
promoted
like
that hard.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude, but
No,
it's like
that's true.
not everybody's gonna make it, and not everybody's gonna
Turn out
No,
turn
and
out
it's
to be
like-
successful. It's
Yeah.
an oversaturated
Yeah, it's very
platform,
oversaturated.
and the only thing that you can't take away is your education,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I think that it's always important to, as long as you can go to school,
Yeah.
go to school.
Yeah.
And then it gets to a point where like your career is too crazy or whatever, like make sure you're homeschooling or whatever.
Yeah.
But I still think it's like important. I know a lot
Yeah.
of dancers these days, and I think it happens in a lot of sports. Like they all just start doing homeschool at the age of like 7, and it's
Yeah.
like
Like, oh, what?
And you don't think that's
Yeah.
as good as public school?
nobody actually does
feel
school
like-
when they're homeschooled.
Yeah,
agree with
yeah.
that. I was
Like,
homeschooled.
online.
I was
and I quit
homeschooled.
doing school at like freshman year. Like
Yeah.
I barely did
Yeah.
any school.
I
I
was
think it depends on the
homeschooled.
kid too, though, because like I was
Yeah.
kind of the same way. I didn't try that hard, but like my
Yeah.
sister, she was like trying
I
hard,
guess it
taking
depends on
college
your mom,
classes.
too.
Like,
That's
you know what I
good.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends on your parents too. Like if your
Yeah.
parents want, I don't know.
Yeah.
I could never teach my kids though, like school. I could never sit down and teach them something like
No.
the way somebody who's getting paid to. And then
For
like
sure.
teachers need to get paid
Yeah.
more too
Yeah.
for like
Yeah.
what's going on in the
But
world.
I think a good middle ground, because I was in public school my whole life, and then my senior year, I like did online. I think
And that
online.
senior year's like,
that's
That's like-
different.
Yeah.
yeah, that's way different.
Yeah, I guess so. But like,
no one does anything senior year.
Yeah, and just in
anyways.
general.
I freaking got so much work senior year. It was such a joke.
Really?
Really?
Most people
Yeah.
like do like half a day in senior year. Even.
Oh, and school, yeah. But like, I felt like for my classes, I was still getting a lot because I just only did online, so I still got a lot of work given to me.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it was easier, and I could do it from wherever I was, and it was just more like flexible.
But not everybody's disciplined, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
You
Like I
definitely
know a
have
lot
to
of
be.
like some of the kids that I teach, like they're like, we don't want to do school. I'm homeschooled because I don't want to do school. I'm like, well, that's not good.
That's not a good reason.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
Like, you
No one
kinda
wants to
mean-
do school.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
one wants to do it, but it's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
you gotta have an education. You gotta have
No,
something to
for
fall
sure.
back on.
Like I low-key love school. Like not the work. I sound like a nerd, but I feel like
I sound like a nerd.
I do like I low-key love school. No, like I
makes you
don't
feel productive.
It does.
Yeah, but like I love seeing my friends and making new friends and stuff. And but like this same thing is like I think at 3.6 million followers I'll drop out of school. I'm at 3.5 mil, but I seriously think that like I should, you know, like
Wait, so what's
At
your
3.6,
reasoning?
you made it, so then you're good.
Yeah,
You
I
can
made
drop
it.
out.
At that point, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you're set for life.
Yeah,
What's your
for real.
reasoning for dropping out at 3.6 million followers, though?
so I would drop out any day, like I would, but my mom, it's just my mom.
Did your
You
mom
don't
tell
want
you
to drop
that?
out.
That's kind of what stands in the way
Yeah.
most of
I
the
feel
time.
like you're still too young to drop out.
Yeah.
If you're like
Maybe, like-
16, you can make
Yeah.
a little bit more of a decision if you need to.
Yeah, because that's like when
Because
I
you
go
seem
into
like the type of
little-
person that would do not know school.
Yeah.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
like
No.
going, maybe even like a little half day type situation
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
figure out.
Yeah.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
But it's like with what you do now, as long as you're not overworking yourself by doing school and this, and you
Yeah.
find that happy medium because you still need to like be a kid.
Yeah.
As long as you
Yeah.
can find it, then do both.
Do
but
it, yeah. But there's a thing called mom that gets in the way.
You know what?
I
Be
love
thankful.
mom.
Mom's looking out for you,
Mom's
dog.
good because my mom did the same thing.
Yeah.
I would have dropped out. First of all, I hated I was fine in public school, but the second I got to high school, I was like, this is not it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for 3 years, I was like, Mom, please. And then
Yeah.
COVID happened, so I got really lucky. So I
Oh,
had to go
yeah.
online anyway.
Anyways.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then after COVID, when they were like, okay, go back to school, I was like, I'm not doing that. So that's when I did
I should
online.
have done that, but
Well, you
I-
were also in like 5th grade. When
yeah, I
COVID
was
happened.
like, you were like
yeah.
little.
Yeah.
You were,
yeah,
how old
yeah.
were you when COVID happened?
5th grade. I was
Are
like
you a
11.
freshman?
Mhm. Yes, I am.
So you're the same age as my brother. My brother's that
Aw.
age.
Really? What's his name?
His name is Jack.
Really?
His name is
Trying
Jack.
to make it up to 3?
yeah, wait.
Yeah, he's gonna get added in on the third.
Yeah. Does he live here?
We live in Arizona.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Well,
You can come
know,
visit.
he can always come over here if.
All right, guys, we are at time. So thank you guys so much for watching the podcast.
yes.
We appreciate it. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Thank you so much
Yeah,
for coming
shout
out.
out to
Thanks
you.
for having
Do you
me.
have any socials, any plugs, or anything? You want?
You can follow me, just Kalani Hilliker on everything, and my brand, Care by Kalani with a K.
Let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
There it is. Thank you so much for
Yes.
watching, guys. We'll see you later. Make sure you enter the
Shut up.
competition that's about to play. Peace out. Whoever has the most viewed video using a clip from this podcast on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, we're going to be personally FaceTiming. Post as many times as you want, but make sure to tag the podcast and use hashtag #TheLOLPodcast in the title/description. Good luck, and we hope you win.